everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Berlin if you haven't been here before, and today we have got a little bit of tea about Jeffree Star, also a beauty influencer, Cholsworld. Now this is juicy, but we also have a little bit about Lunar Beauty. Now if you want to find out the tea, then keep on watching. So, as you might be aware, Jeffree Star is just about to launch his next collection, which will be his holiday release. Now, I already know what the name of that is, as do some other people. Some other Jeffree Star fans already know. The way that I found this out was because somebody called April Butcher, another YouTuber, she actually leaked this a few months ago. So the name of the palette, I think, is called Blood Money. Because this is what I found when I looked it up. If you go and look at all the trademarks for Jeffree Star, this eyeshadow palette called Blood Money comes up. And then also, if you look at Jeffree Star's Instagram post from yesterday, look at the colour of his nails. They are green. And of course, American Money, green. It fits together. Blood Money. I think this palette is going to be greens and golds colour story, really, because if you think about it, we have had the Blue Blood, that one, we've had the Blood Sugar, which is the red and kind of a little bit of pink, purple, brown in that one. Then we have had the Bloodlust, which is the purple one. So I think this one is about to be a greens and golds colour story. Really, judging by Jeffree's nails, his nails usually match his collection when he comes out with a new collection reveal. So I'm assuming that it is going to be the Blood Money palette that we're going to get now. Few little things on that. The name, it's going to offend people, I think. With the time that we're in the world now, where a lot of people are out of work and all the rest of it, I think the name is going to be controversial. I think it's going to upset a few people. If I'm honest, I personally do think that name is quite poor taste, if I'm honest, because to put that out there now, when so many people in the world are out of work, so many people are relying on things like government assistance or universal credit, I think to put that out there now does seem very, very insensitive and very just like blasé, and not like, you know, not like you care what your customer base thinks of you. Because if you think about it now, makeup is a luxury, and a lot of people are in a position where they've had to give up all their luxuries at the moment. A lot of people are in a position where they can't buy makeup, or, you know, can't afford basic necessities even. So for me, putting a palette out called this now, if that's what he's about to do, is very controversial, and it is very poor taste in my opinion. Now moving on to Cholsworld. Cholsworld, if you don't know, he is a beauty influencer. He does a lot of reviews and things on YouTube, and I checked in on his review of the Nikita Dragun palette. It got juicy. Tell you, he is a little bit shady. I mean, he said he wasn't being shady. I'm just going to throw that out there because, you know, I don't want to put it on him if he really wasn't being shady. But you tell me what you guys think. When you watch these clips, do you think this is him being a little bit shady about Nikita's palette? Check it out.
Let's get into why I am so confused about this collection and this collaboration. This is what the palette looks like. Bam! It looks really beautiful. It kind of looks like a rearranged James Charles Artistry palette.
Rearranged James Charles Artistry palette. Okay, hold up. We have, voila, the James Charles Artistry palette here. Let's see. You tell me what you think. You saw Nikita's palette on the screen there. Do you think the James Charles palette is like a version of that too? Or rather, Nikita's is a rearranged version of the James Charles palette? Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious.
But what I'm confused about is, if you know Nikita, you know that she doesn't wear colorful eyeshadow, and every single shade in this palette besides 7 are colorful. So I'm a little confused, especially because she was posting about how, you know, she's been working on this palette for so long. You know what influencers say. So I went to her account because I was just very curious to know when she started using colorful eyeshadow, and the last time Nikita wore colorful eyeshadow was a year ago, November 15th, 2019. And then before that, it was August 20th, 2018. But she launches a colorful palette. What? This is no dig. I'm just a little confused. I'm really confused, honestly.
Yeah, we needed another shade fan for that because this boy had me dying with that. The way that he's like looked up the dates of when Nikita wore colourful makeup, I'm like, girl, that's extra. That is proper Nancy Drew shit. Oh. And that wasn't all. He also had a lot to say about the brushes that come with the palette collection. Check this one out. Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up and say I love Nikita. Nikita's sickening. I love her confidence. I love everything about her. Me and her have definitely had issues in the past. I don't know why any of that happened. But this... if this doesn't scream AliExpress, I don't know what does. I just feel like there's nothing custom with this palette, you guys. I'm like already just so disappointed. I expect so much more, especially from Dragun Beauty. I just feel like Dragun Beauty is so unique and different, and I just feel like this is such like a name slap on. Like I feel like this is like something from a catalog and they just stamped Nikita on it. I don't know.
You know what? I am kind of living for Cholsworld at the moment because this was really kind of shady to me. I mean, yeah, it's great. He's being, you know, honest, maybe. But no other influencers out there seem to be coming out and just saying it like it is at the moment when it comes to, like, a lot of the Morphe palettes and things. So I'm really grateful that Cholsworld is out there being like, yeah, these brushes are shit. The palette's unimaginative. These brushes are shit. It's like, he's just telling you what it really is. And I'm like, thank you, bless you. Finally, some influencer comes out and tells us that Morphe is basically junk.
Love my lashes for my thoughts, and I'm a little scared to say this. The brushes, a joke. Do not even consider buying those. The palette. I do think this is a pretty good palette. I love the purples, and also the shade in here called Estrogen. That is so funny she would name a shade that. Estrogen. It looks pink, but on the eyes it's blue. I have it in my inner corners, and it's pretty sickening. This palette is not bad. For me, what kind of draws me away from this palette is the fact that it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't scream Nikita to me. If I was a Nikita fan, this wouldn't make sense to me. I feel like she could have gone way more to the extreme, way better. She could have done better. The packaging could have been way better. It's just, to me, it seems like a palette that Morphe just printed her logo on, and also like the inside where it just says Morphe, like it's so boring compared to like Jacqueline's palette, even the Jeffree palettes. So many other palettes just scream more high quality to me, more luxury to me, where this one just kind of screams, you know, 2 years ago 35.0 printed Morphe on it. I am a Morphe fan. I love Morphe. I even have a discount code with them, code DIVA. But I don't know. It's definitely one of those things where it's up to you guys. If you guys love the palette, definitely get it. The palette is not bad. The formula is good. Packaging wise, 0 out of 10. Creative wise, 5 out of 10. I wish it was just more. I'm a little disappointed and very underwhelmed. But
she's underwhelmed. No. Okay. As I said, I love that kind of honesty. I think that is so refreshing, and I wish that more influencers were that kind of honest, you know. Maybe it's because he's young or younger, I don't know, but like, you don't see that a lot, right? You know, a lot of people are like, oh wow, here's this palette from Morphe, and you know, oh yeah, Morphe, this is a lovely palette, lovely blah blah blah. It was really refreshing to sit down, watch Cholsworld's review, be entertained for one, and you know, come away feeling like he's been honest. That was just so cool. And now onto the little bit of Lunar Beauty tea that I found. Now, I am a Lunar Beauty fan. I'm wearing their blush today. I love their eyeshadow that I've tried. I tried the Moonspell palette recently. Love it. It is gorgeous. You know, but as I said, April Butcher had leaked Jeffree Star's palette name a long time ago. So I also happened to find the name of the Lunar Beauty palette, the next Lunar Beauty palette, which I believe is going to be the next Lunar Beauty holiday collection that's going to be being released very soon. So here we are. This is what I found when I looked up the trademarks. So you can see it is called Eternal Eclipse, and Money MUA, I don't know if you've seen his Instagram stories at all, but he has been posting lots of pictures of eclipses, moons, all of that on there for quite a long time now. Almost like he's dropping hints. So there we are. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave this little video here. Let me know what you think about all the tea, the drama, the gossip, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe, stay well. Love you guys. Bye.